No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.
Well, good evening, folks. Welcome back. We've now got the semi-final match in the 2025 Virtual 8-Ball World Championships. Semi-final match coming up between Albinario, representing Sweden, and Coldest Pillow. I never thought to check, but I'm just going to leave the room. I never thought to check to see if Albinario was in the building yet, and he is. So we're good to go. And of course, the winner of this is to play Cobra in the final. Race to 11. And it's on tight pockets, remember, as opposed to narrow, which is the normal tournament pockets. So we have Coldest Pillow on the right-hand side, Albinario on the left as we look. Lag for the break. Well, that finished rather rapidly, but Coldest Pillow won it. And I think the cue ball, I thought the cue ball had gone there. It was obviously a corner ball that had gone. So a couple of balls have gone down. Well, he can drop this in and play the 10 as well, as far as stripes go. 12 ball, if you get on it, you can certainly get the 11 ball freed, and the 9 ball is free anyway. So it looks like stripes is going to be the choice.
I'll be back. Okay, let's see here. And of course, I'm the first one to say like.
Yeah, I don't know whether anybody actually. I don't know whether anybody actually liked that last stream.
I did. I did. I always like them for you, Hugh.
Well, this could be a good start here for Coldest Pillow.
Well, I mean, he should get out here.
Yeah, but he's just finished the wrong angle in this 12. The idea that I had was get good in the 12. You could just nudge that 7 out the way, but
you shoot the 9 now and play shape on 11 in the same pocket.
Yeah.
He's trying to play shape on 11 in the side, and I think that's okay. I mean, obviously these pockets aren't real big, so this is, you know, not a gimme. And you know, that was his undoing there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, this could be a show right off the bat, because they had a reasonable table to get out there, and you've really got to be putting the pressure on somebody like Albie by taking that table out.
Well, this is a pretty tough losers bracket match. I mean, but I'm sure Coldest Pillow knows he's going to have to bring it.
Did I say a race to 11?
Well, that's 9.
It's a semi-final, isn't it? Aye, it's the loser's side. What am I talking about? Race to 9.
So
My
this
bad.
This is you know, this is a match that you don't want to get down to Albin and get him feeling comfortable. Coldest Pillow needs to put some pressure on him.
Well, even more emphasis on that now. Now that I realise it's only a race to 9, there's more emphasis on it.
It's only one game. I mean, you know, if you're Coldest Pillow, you know, you just got to stay the course. I mean, there's a huge rating difference between these two guys. I mean, based on the rating, Coldest Pillow is a pretty significant underdog.
Yeah, but Coldest Pillow never plays 10 ball.
Yep, exactly. So it may not be.
And Albie's rating's only because he's played in enough 10-ball world championships. That's why his rating's like that.
Well, that might be true, Hugh, if we were playing 10-ball.
What am I talking about? 8-ball. My brain. See, this is what happens. My brain goes half of my brain is shut down for the night. It's given up. And this is where I struggle when it gets after 8:30.
Oh
Well,
boy.
no sooner do I say that than Albinario said, "Help yourself, Coldest pillow."
So the
He's
question
gonna.
is, are you going to try to follow the ball in, or are you going to play shape for the 9 in another pocket?
Well,
So you
it's
got
a
two
big ask to
choices
get
here.
good in this, isn't it?
Well,
Well,
if he's going to follow it, he's got to shoot the 11 first and get straighter.
Hang on a minute, Steve. He's played enough banks where he could just cross that 9 over, couldn't he? That's easy. That's got to be easy.
If you got good on it, but I don't know about the crossover. He's
Well,
going to
he's
try
going
to
for the
follow
follow.
it in.
It's good odds it'll go in because that one ball's tight in the pocket. I think the
Here's
9
the
ball can
problem.
only go one direction.
If he tries to play shape on the 8 and hits this hard with top, it may not go in, just like that.
You mean like that? Yeah.
If you're going to hit that firm, you got to draw it. If you're going to hit it with top, because top puts draw on the object ball. So he's basically drawing his 9 ball, trying to get it to follow in. And that, he turned it a stop shot. Plus, he didn't hit it square. You need to hit that pretty square. But that was just,
Well, he was, Albinario in his generosity gave him a chance at it, and he wasn't up to the task.
See, if it was me, I would have played shape on the 9, come all the way down. And one of the reasons why I would have done that is with the ball hung in the pocket, you probably weren't going to have the cue ball follow in. Yeah, I would have tried to get
Rob.
behind that. Hey, Rob. But, now it's Alvin's break, and he made a whole crap load of them, and he's got a beautiful table, and you got to figure he's probably going to take stripes.
Now, I've got to figure also that we've lost a few viewers, and they've probably all gone to get a coffee as well.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get more. There's only 8 now, but you'll get more. The bad news is you still only have 1 like, which is me.
You might need to do a quick refresh. Maybe somebody's actually felt sorry for me.
I just did a refresh. It's still on 1. So I see Albin being up 2-0 because this table is just too good. I think he'll shoot the 13 now. He's got his choice. He'll shoot this now. He can play shape on both the 12 and the 15. He's got the 14. I mean, there's no reason not to shoot the 13 now. Get the heck out of there.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a bailout ball with the 14 on the rail on the left side as well, if anything goes a bit funny. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Now, what did we decide with this 11 ball?
Oh, the 11 ball's fine. It goes. I think he'll shoot the 15 now. And probably go 2 rails around, although he could draw this. I don't like drawing it. I would go forward myself. He's going to roll this and play the 11. Yeah, that's a smart play because he doesn't have to do anything. He just dink it, and here he is perfect. He can stun over. He might want to try to play for the 12.
Well,
I think
the obvious thing is he does not want to be, stuck dead straight. In fact, he's going about it the right way.
See, that's a shot. It's a touch shot. You're basically kind of stunning it over with just a little draw. You got to hit it pretty hard. I mean, he hit that perfect.
He doesn't want to be too straight, mind you. You can just kill this stone dead when you think about it.
Yeah, stop shot, kill it. He's got all kinds of options.
And certainly a race to 9 seems very short when you're 2-0 down.
Well, when you're playing a guy that's, Coldest Pillow had his chance. Albin had a brain fart there, and Coldest Pillow had his chance and couldn't take advantage.
Well, that corner ball's gone again.
At least he didn't break dry. So that would have been.
I'm doing a replay there. That corner ball is flying in. Look at this corner ball. Bang. It's lightning fast. It's going in.
Yeah, I made 2 balls. So this table's a little tricky. It's not sitting great. I mean, I think I'd probably take the solids myself because you can make the 7 off the 15 and the 3-4 goes, I would have taken the solids.
Well, he's going to
But
roll the
you know what?
13 in and deal with the 15 and the 6 and 7 right now.
Yeah. Well,
He's gone too straight, has he? No, he's okay.
The problem he's got's 11 ball. That's the problem ball.
Well, if he gets this bump right, he's going to break everything free, isn't he?
I don't like the bump. I mean,
oh, hang on a minute. What's he locking up here?
I'll tell you why I don't like the bump, because it's indeterminate how everything's going to come out. That's the problem with the bump, is that, you know, so now what has he got? Because
that's exactly the problem. He's going to have to go up and down here with a bank.
See, if it's a controlled bump, that's great. But that
is he trying to go inside the back of these balls up top there in the corner? I think he is. He's trying to squeeze it in off them.
It will go off the 4. If you're going to play this off the 4, you should be hitting a rail before it. I mean, purposely. If you try to squeeze this in, it may not go. I think off the 4 is actually a better play. But this is
you got to go to the rail
shot.
He's going too soon. Goodness
he hit it
me.
good. He just got a little too much of the 4. You know, the thing about that shot is if you got a piece of the 3, it might go in, but he just got a little too much 4 ball.
Well, he's called the 3 following in the 10. This will be interesting.
Well, if it's lined up straight, this is probably not too bad a shot. I think he's going to make this.
He's not hitting it.
Didn't hit it hard enough. He didn't hit it hard enough. Well, he was playing safe.
Oh, no.
See, he just called that in case it went in. He was playing safe the whole way.
That's clever. Because he's got Coldest pillow buried here. He's got him buried.
That's what you want to do. I mean...
Yeah, that's deep trouble. Deep doo-doo. Well, at least he got a hit.
But, or what you really should do there is do a called safe, because that way if the 3 ball goes in, you're still not at the table. That's what he really should have done, is done a called safe. Maybe he did. I didn't notice.
Well, you want to leave the 6 ball and the 1 ball for the last 2 balls to get to the 8, don't you? You don't want to touch them now. You want to deal with all this clutter down here and then just play the 6 and then the
Actually, the 1 ball. I would have shot the 1 then, because...
You think so?
You only need the 6. You know, you just leave the 6 for the 8. You know, leaving 2 balls like that, you give yourself an opportunity to get funny. Not that he's going to, but I would have just left the 6 myself.
I'm thinking because you can give yourself a couple of choices to where you're going to play this 8 ball, just depending on where you land in the 1. You'd be very unlucky not to have a shot.
Well,
on the 8. Let's see.
It's not that you want to have a shot. It's just highest percentage chance. I think he was better off only having 1 of them there. Yeah, see, he's okay from here, but he had to do something with the 6 ball.
No, he can just do a little dink back, the same pocket. You know, that's fine.
And it's 3-0 and Albin's breaking, so this is not going Coldest Pillow's way.
I might even see some of the snooker before I go to bed.
So you know the Moscone Cup starts tomorrow, guys. Is everybody aware of that?
I knew it started soon. I didn't know it was tomorrow. Well, I'll find a good stream for it. Don't you worry.
I think tomorrow's probably just opening ceremony. I don't know if they're playing or not.
Tomorrow's. When do they normally finish the Moscone Cup? Is it a Sunday? So tomorrow's Wednesday.
I think they finish on Saturday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So no,
they may be playing tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see what the broadcast schedule says. Moscone Cup, day 1, 1:30 p.m. Yeah, they're playing tomorrow.
Yeah,
they're playing tomorrow.
And it's in London, isn't it?
I believe so. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be able to watch the afternoon session then.
Well, the nice thing is I've got a subscription.
Yeah.
It's like $99 a year, I think.
Yeah,
but I buy
you get bloody loads of money, Steve. I don't. I'm poor. You get loads of money. I don't have dollars lying about on the floor that I can just pick up and spend in bloody subscriptions.
You got to choose the money you're going to spend on. I choose to spend it on pool. I don't buy a lot of streams.
I've got to do dodgy dealings to get streams nowadays. That's why I got rid of Sky, because it was far too expensive. What's happening here? I can't hit the 8 first right. Now, what the hell's Albie talking about here? Albie says I can't hit the 8 first right.
Wait, is it open table?
Yeah, there's nothing down. Yeah, it's an open table.
Maybe you can.
But why would you hit the 8? Is he trying to... I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
He's playing a combo on the 9-ball.
Ah, right. Well, that'll really help Albie.
Now he's pissed.
I would type contact support.
Good idea.
Oh, I have no idea. I have no clue. I mean, no point in asking me about any rules in 8-ball. Oh, God.
I could look it up, I guess.
Now he's all over the place. What the hell? I don't know what he's called.
We may find out because he may be hitting the 8-ball there. He's trying to jump over it.
Ah, right. So he's called a 9, right? I see that now. Yeah, well, that was interesting.
Yeah, foul 8-ball hit first. Nope, you can't.
Right. Right. Anyway, this is the serious business here for Coldest Pillow because he's got ball in hand, and he needs to try and make the most of this if he can. Now, where the hell do you start? Where do you go here? Do you go stripes? That 14 doesn't go there. You can roll down behind it.
I think stripes are the ones you want to do just because of the 9-ball. I mean, neither one of them are terrible, but I like the stripes better. There's a lot of reason why to start with 11, but it's, I mean, you could make an argument to go 13, 15. I certainly wouldn't start with the 14. I don't get that at all, to be honest with you.
Well, good evening to Larry.
Okay, he's going 14, 13, 15. So I get it now. That's fine. Larry's here.
You bought a new mouse yet, Larry? Come on, admit it. You're finally going to come round to my way of thinking and get a decent mouse and give yourself a chance in these events.
I got a question, Larry. Your Larry 6922, does that mean 6921 was taken?
I don't get that. That's went straight over my head.
That's because you're Scottish.
Watch out! Run out, Rob's.
Coldest pillow almost scratched there. Wow.
Now, why the hell's run out? Rob gets 6717 then? Why or 6712? Why has he got that?
Because he's less important than Larry.
Ah. Why do we have numbers now? What is that? Something that suddenly appeared on YouTube?
What happens is when you sign up for a username, if you just put something like Larry, then there's a lot of Larrys. They'll just put a number after whatever the next one is.
So there's that many Larrys on YouTube. Goodness me! I wonder if they've all got trackball mice. I wonder if they're all crazy enough to have trackball mice.
If you had a name like VP4TV, you'd probably be the only one. So just remember that, Hugh. If you have a child, name it VP4TV.
Coldest Pillow's off the mark.
That's got good news for him. A woo going too. Well, and he's made a ball, and he's got a pretty good table. I think, for Coldest Pillow to be in this match, he needs to run out here. I mean, he can't mess around.
I'm going to have to type something into this chat here for a second. I see. I come up as at Hugh and a whole lot of bullshit after it. That's even worse. That's even worse than Larry with 4 digits after his number. Mine's is terrible.
That looks like your bank account password you put in there.
I mean, no, that was just bashing buttons. I never even paid any attention to what my. In fact, I never even had the sense to look up the chat and see my name, and instead I didn't even need to type anything.
Guys, don't bother trying
chat.
to make a withdrawal out of Hugh's account because he already told us he didn't have any money in it.
Yep. Well, Coldest Pillow again with the table at his mercy.
Yeah, Coldest Pillow doing what he needs to, which is running out. He's just going to roll up a little.
This is just a wee bit touchy and coming out of here clean. I mean, it looks obvious that you can get out of there, but you've just got to be careful with this cue ball for the one ball.
He's got choices. I mean, he just run into the 15 ball, and you're going to get a shot on the 8. You kind of want to hit it full or a little topside. That was not topside.
I told you, commentator's eye.
Well, he played the shot wrong. Well, I told you too. He needed to hit it either solid or on the top side. He hit it on the bottom side, which was no bueno. I mean, as a player, you got to recognize that stuff. You got to go, well, I can be right on it. I can be a little on the top side, but I can't be on the bottom side.
I don't know that this will cut up top. He's trying to cut it in the side.
In the side, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this has got to hurt.
But, we've talked about this before with Coldest Pillow. His biggest weakness as far as execution of standard shots is his cue ball. I mean, he's a great ball pocketer. His cue ball, he plays area position. He gets a shot like that where it's got to be precise.
Yeah.
Albin plays those kind of shots really well. Coldest Pillow is that's not the strength of his game.
That's the thing where these guys have that edge because their cue ball is just that bit better than most.
Yeah, and in this game, that matters a lot.
That does matter. Yeah, eight ball, it matters. And that's why my alarm bell started ringing when it got down to those last 2 balls. The alarm bell in my head said this could easily go pear-shaped very rapidly. Oh, well, that took its time. Now, let's have a look at these 2 balls. And that's the only worry with these 2 balls here. The way these are sitting, Albie's looking at the cut right now. He's going to bite the bullet and take on this cut because he knows he wants to clear this and free this 11 ball up. He's just a bit wary of it. I can get that sense. He's just a bit wary. Now that he's well, maybe he's going to finally make that decision. Because he knows this is the shot he wants to get rid of, because that's the one that can stop him getting out. And problem solved. Well, he's gone a bit too far if he was maybe thinking in the 10 ball into the side. And he's gone dead straight down the rail.
Yeah, he's okay here. Because this is just make the ball and you got position on the 10.
Well, all you're doing here is rolling this 11 in and doing nothing other than making sure you see the 10.
And the last shot was just a stop shot. I mean, Albin plays 8 ball the right way. He does the minimum amount of stuff, doesn't do a lot of fancy things. You would like to have a different angle than this, but this is the end of the world. I think he'll probably go forward. Yeah, maybe not. He looks like he's stunning it. Just hit it hard. Yeah. Like in real life, you probably go forward there because you don't want to have to slam it like that. VP, it's a perfect stroke. You're never going to miss it.
The question is where's Cobra? Did he think this was a foregone conclusion for Albinario coming through, and or is Cobra maybe working? No sign of Cobra tonight.
Yeah, he's in the streams a lot, but who knows? I mean, He may have stuff going on.
Well, that 8-ball.
Well, the 8-ball is a problem.
That's an accident waiting to happen, that 8-ball.
Well, it's definitely going to make running out a lot tougher. So, you know, this is a strategy game. So what you typically want to do in this kind of game is pick a stripes or solid and then solve problems with your next shot, play safe, put balls in front of pockets. But
you've got that 6-ball and 15-ball.
He's got the opportunity to pick what he wants here. And I think I like the stripes better than the solids, but you know what? Neither one of them, they're both okay. So then you got to start thinking about, well, how am I going to play safe? What am I going to leave the guy? Like one thing you could do is make the 14 and then roll up on the 15. And the only ball that Albin has to shoot at is the 1 ball, which he can't do much with. So he decides to shoot the 13. Now, did he think about what he's going to do now? No, he's just going to try to run out, which is, of course, a mistake because he's not going to be able to. This is the kind of table you don't try to run out.
So he's double kissed the 6 and there's no advantage at all.
The problem is the more balls you make, the worse off you are. So, you know, you wanted to make a ball and then play table position, play safe, do something.
You see, this is something that Coldest Pillow's not used to because, you know, 9-ball is just pot them and get the rack done. Yep. This is why you have to have an 8-ball head for this game.
Yeah. See, if he would have shot the shot I said, the 14, and then he could have rolled up on the 15, and the only thing Albin could do is hit the 1. You know, what it's doing is it's forcing your opponent to do something.
I'll tell you
with
something,
a ball
I bet he panicked there for a second.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad shot, really. I mean, see, Albin's got to figure out what he's going to do. He doesn't need to make that 2-ball, but he's got to do something. If I was Albin, I'd probably shoot the 1 on the left side easy just to bump it out so it goes in the other corner.
Yeah, I don't think you can leave a great deal on doing that.
No, because Coldest Pillow can start shooting balls, and you know, which would be not good. You bump that out and roll the cue ball up right against the 9-ball, and Coldest Pillow, the only shot he's got is on the 10-ball probably, and that's no gimme. You know, maybe he didn't feel like he could get it up on the 9-ball good. I thought he was in a position where he could. All right, so that's a good play.
That was a wise move.
And this is where Albin's got a huge advantage.
That's Albinario's snooker brain coming in there as well.
Well, see, the thing is here is that not only could you get ball in hand, but even if he hits his ball, he might knock some of your balls that are in a bad spot. Yeah. So that's a good play by Coldest Pillow, not hitting that hard. So the bad news for Coldest Pillow is now he's got 3 balls sitting down here in front of the 8-ball.
He's going to end up somewhere similar. Albi's looking to duck behind this 4 again.
Yeah, and I think this is a good play.
Oh no, he's not. He's
going behind the 4 around. So that was a mistake because if you're Coldest Pillow, what you do here is you get the 10 out of there. Get the 10 out of there and leave the cue ball on the end rail, maybe right behind the 1. Yeah, and that's fine too, because you just want to get balls. See, that got the ball in front of the pocket, which is wonderful. He blocks that pocket. He gives himself an easy shot. Maybe he can use that to break out balls. He doesn't give Albin everything. That was the correct shot to shoot right there.
Well, now Albie's thinking and playing the shot he might have played a couple of shots ago.
Well, Albie doesn't want to leave this down here because he gives him a chance to move the 14 and the 12 away from the 8.
That's actually pretty good because he's got a way of getting that 6-ball out.
He solved one of his problems, but he also solved one of Coldest Pillow's problems. See,
you know, you're going to do that, aren't you? Eventually,
if you're Coldest Pillow, ideally you'd like to put this right behind the 14 ball. That's what I'd be thinking. I'm going to roll this over and roll it up behind the 14 ball and make Albin kick at something. And he's not thinking that. I don't know what he's thinking, but you could roll it up on the 15 ball too. It's just kind of touchy to get it on the 15 really good. I think the 14's the opportunity. I don't know what he's
trying to hold the
doing here.
cue ball on the rail.
Yeah, see, this is the wrong shot. He should shoot this 9 ball and go either straight to the 14, or I actually like going to the side rail and then back up on top of the 14. But he's not going to do that. I don't know what the hell he's doing. You know, that's a stupid shot. All he did was tie his balls up. I mean, look at
pot one of Albie's.
Yeah.
He's got rid of the ball that Albie put there that could have given him the breakout in the 6. I'll give him that.
That doesn't help Albie, but the thing is it hurts Coldest Pillow more. He should have shot the 9 ball down the table and put the cue ball on the 14.
But Albie going to take a deep breath here? I think he is.
I don't know. This shot's not that conducive to playing. If I was Alvin, I wouldn't be shooting at it. Yeah, see, what I would be doing here is maybe even calling safety here. He doesn't want to make this. He's just trying to put this over there in front of the pocket to give himself another ball he can use to break out the 6. He's not going to try to make this 5 balls. He doesn't want it to go in. Well, he didn't want to hit the 3. That's terrible.
Yeah, he's done everything wrong there. He's ended up tying up another ball.
Now that's stupid. All he wanted to do is bank it over there near the pocket. You could easily come short of the pocket without endangering those balls. Maybe he did try to put it right in the pocket, which he didn't need to do. I mean, and that's a good play. He didn't get the see Alvin just tied up his 3 ball. I mean, he can bank it still, but he tied up his 5 too. I mean, that was an un-Alvin like play. That's trying to get too perfect with the 5 ball. Just get it over there in front of the pocket, bank it short on the long rail and put it out there in front of the pocket. Don't try to get that fancy.
He's trying to roll through in this 3 ball, but this is really awkward because he's over the 10 and he's trying to get the line right. He's trying to just
well, the problem
is
3 through. He's going to end up giving Coldest Pillow an opportunity to move those 3 balls there. I mean, it's not a terrible shot except for the fact that if you're a Coldest Pillow, what you do here is you shoot that 9-14 and put the cue ball right on top of the 12 ball. He's not going to do that. See, this is a mistake because he had a chance to get those balls out of there. Okay, and put them on the 12 ball. And instead, he's left the balls there. They still don't go in any pockets. And, you know, he's given Albin a chance to potentially try to move one of his trouble balls there. Yeah, that was definitely the wrong play. He should have hit those with some speed and just kind of snuggled the ball on the 12.
Just trying to think how.
And honestly, the lack of playing the right shot has more to do with just not playing much 8 ball. I mean, I'm not sitting here thinking of what to do. I mean, I see, and it's obvious because I've played a lot of 8 ball. Coldest Pillow is not, so it's tough for him because he doesn't recognize those shots right away.
I'm a bit surprised that Albie played that so soft. Why didn't he just get the 5 ball out into the table and leave the cue ball where it was anyway?
Well, he was thinking about there about putting the cue ball behind the 9, which was a good thought. Another thought was try to get the 9 over by this other corner pocket and put the cue ball behind the 14, which that play I like better. All right, so Albin's going to bank this 5-ball. This is game right here if he makes it. Well, now he's thinking, can I shoot the 7 and come back for the 5? If I was him, I'd bank the 5-ball right now. Because that's pretty much sayonara if he makes it. He doesn't like the bank, so I guess he's not going to do it. The problem with not banking it while you're on it good is then how are you going to get back to it? I mean, I would do it now.
No, I mean, I mean, he could have done something really crazy and went for a cut up the rail just to do something like he's done with the 4-ball and leave the 3 over the pocket.
Well, I don't know what he did. Might have been the smartest. What he did might have been the smartest thing. He played table position because he knows Coldest Pillow's screwed or all those balls up there by the 8-ball. I mean, Coldest Pillow made a mistake not getting those balls out of there and playing safe when he had the chance because the problem is in the now is he doesn't really have a chance. He doesn't have a chance to win from here unless.
Well, what he doesn't want to do is send his 10-ball down in amongst these, I don't think. I mean, the 10-ball's not guarding anything up there, and it certainly won't pot up there with the 4-ball there, but I think he's got to try and get some decent cover down here.
He's got to move some of those balls, and that's what he's looking at. He's got to move some of those balls and play safe, and this can be tough. So that's not terrible, but he still didn't get the ball out of there. So if you're Albin, I'd still like shooting this 5-ball. It's the same kind of situation as last time, and he's gonna shoot
it this time. Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is even if he doesn't make this, how's Coldest Pillow gonna win from here? I mean, he's gonna have to do something amazing. So this isn't even a shot he has to make. So he didn't make it, but now what Coldest Pillow needs to do now is he needs to play some kind of crazy lockup safe, which is hard to do when you got the 4-ball hung in the pocket. But I'll tell you something about that 4-ball. You can scratch trying to kick at that 4-ball. Like you'd have to hit long rail first or something. You hit that 4-ball square, you're probably going to scratch.
Now, why is he not playing the 9-ball and dropping behind the 14?
I don't know. He tried to play a shot that's not that easy versus what you said, which was pretty easy. Now, one strategy is roll the 14 up on the 8 so that you can't make the 8, and then you're forcing a stalemate. He could have tried that. You aware here that if you can't get to the ball, it's a stalemate.
Yeah, the thing is it's not whether I remember that; it's whether Coldest Pillow does.
Well, obviously he doesn't, and he didn't play the easy safe. So you got to figure Albin's going to get out here. I mean, anywhere up table is probably good on the 7.
Well, again, he's just got to watch. I mean, if he's playing the 5-ball here, yes, he can drop through and play the 7.
He's going to play the 3, I think. The reason why I play the 3 is you're guaranteed to get on the 7. And from there, you can get an angle on the 5, or you can get up the rail to shoot the 8.
And he wants to be just rolling this 5 in so that he's on the rail. He doesn't want to have to be rolling it around to find a gap to get this 8-ball, because that's, again, where it could go wrong.
But he's perfect. All he has to do is draw back a couple inches or more, and he's good.
He's got all this inside space here in amongst behind those balls to get to the 8, no problem, as long as he has a decent line to do it.
Well, that wasn't very good. He needed to draw back a couple inches. Well, now he's going to have to draw it to the end rail. Either that or he's going to be kicking at it.
Well,
I think he's probably going to try to draw the end rail.
I'll tell you what he doesn't want to. You know the shot he wants to do? He wants to stun this in, but you're scared with the tightness of these pockets. He wants to stun this in.
Well, there is a gap. There is a gap between the 14 and the 9. And he's playing for it. Did he get it?
I think he has.
He did.
Yeah. Well, he ended up playing the shot you didn't want to play, but he got there.
Yep.
That was the one you wanted to avoid, trying to get into the gap, but he's done it. Fair play.
But,
and the lead is 5-1.
That's the kind of strategy game that CP is not very good at. He was at a huge disadvantage against Albin in that game.
13 watching, only 4 likes. Yeah, just typical.
Yeah, that's pretty normal. 30%. Got a low number of people watching tonight. I thought we'd have more for this match. Now we're up to 14. Sweden
Coldest
versus
pillow.
Cymru. What's Cymru? Is that what you call Wales?
Cymru.
Huh?
Yeah, that's Wales. That's Welsh for Wales.
Cymru. R-U is re.
Yeah, well, you don't ever ask any Welsh people how they pronounce something when you look at how they actually spell something. It's absolutely crazy, the Welsh language.
That's Cymru? Wow.
There's too many L's and O's and Pwls and all that stuff. It's a crazy language. It's worse than Scots Gaelic.
CP's got a great table. He needs to get out here. Just do nothing stupid. I mean, this is just simple. I think Coldest Pillow's sort of learning simple.
Yeah, Albatrino's in the room.
See, that's a bad shot. He wanted to be on the 11 there. Oh, frickin' Albatrino.
No, I wasn't paying attention. Was this a ball in the break for Coldest Pillow? So it's potentially a run out here.
Yeah, he should be running out. See if he gets on this 11 anywhere good. So he cinches a 10. Yeah, he can go forward here. I think that's what he'll do.
Much needed rack. Oh, he's going to be hampered. You don't want this. You don't want this.
He desperately needed this. Nah, he's just going to roll this. This is hard to miss. Even tactical genius's eye, or what do you call it? Commentator's eye ain't going to get him there.
Oh, I'll tell you, I panicked here a little bit.
You think there's a little
rail too soon.
Little upchuck in Coldest Pillow's mouth there.
Yeah, I think he touched cloth as well.
Yeah, I gotta say, I've never ever had that happen when I'm playing pool. Had a little puke in my mouth. I could see it happen.
Well, Albie's response is a ball or two in the break, and
this looks like a really good rack.
Not a bad table.
Well, this is the problem that Coldest Pillow's got, because now you know Albin's going to get his share of the breaks, and if he breaks like this, you know Albin's going to run this table out probably 95% of the time. He'd have to do something dumb not to, and that's probably being less optimistic than he deserves. So we got stop shot. I think what he'll do here is probably a little stun draw shot here. And he can hit this because he's coming out into the table. He's going to hit this with some speed.
He's going to end up playing the 8 ball back up the table. He's going to pot the 15 ball penultimate, I think.
Yeah, that may be the case. He's going to go 9, 12, 15. There's not any good reason to go from the 15 to the 12 ball unless you get funny. Yep, he's going to shoot the 12. Then he'll just hit a little bit of right English to check the cue ball. Yeah. Boy, I'm kind of surprised he stunned that. I thought he'd just roll it. He's still okay. Yeah, I mean, he only hit one shot where he had to hit it, and it was pretty straightforward.
Well, this was the type of rack that Coldest Pillow didn't want to watch.
Yeah, now if you're Coldest Pillow and you break dry here, it could start getting ugly. Well, there's another good break. So these guys are having no trouble breaking. Both of them are making balls.
That corner ball's been getting all night for Coldest Pillow.
Lackluster tactic. Well, you know, I did fine him last time. I keep finding him. He got a little upset about the fine.
He's obviously topping up his account on a regular basis then, because he's certainly not winning tournaments to top up his account.
I start taking $1,000, $2,000 out of your account every 2 or 3 weeks, bedhead, you're going to be like not that happy. He got pretty unhappy last time. He went on quite a rant.
Watch the 8-ball.
Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness me. Why did that not drop? Look at where it's sitting. Unbelievable.
I can't believe that.
Wow.
Wowee.
Oh, my replay's too late.
Anti-gravity. That was pretty spectacular.
Well, what's he on here? He's on stripes. So, well, he's dead and buried unless he banks that 14.
Yeah, the 14's not a hard bank, though. I don't think he'll take it now, but it's not a hard bank. You could leave that for last if you wanted to. I probably wouldn't. I mean, he can shoot the 11 and play for shape on it. I mean, what you typically want to do with a ball like that is keep playing for shape till you get it good like this. Then you shoot it because you're like, okay, I got a shot I can't miss. He's not going to do that.
I'll tell you something that worries me, though, is playing the bank too heavy and it doubles across and knocks the 8-ball in.
Well, I mean, he's going to lose anyways. Doesn't really matter. If he misses the bank, he loses anyways. So what does it matter?
Pretty much, you're right enough. Oh,
but
who's this?
I thought he should have shot it when he was on it good. Now the problem he's got now is he's got to get back to it. And like, okay, now he's funny on the 9. How he's going to get to it? See, this was just he had a good shot on it. Now how is he going to get on it? I mean, I just can't understand that thinking. Shoot it when you have the good shot. You know you have to run out or you're going to lose anyways. Shoot it when you got the shot. So
well,
you miss it.
Big deal. He's going to try and do something crazy. He's going to try and cut this 9 in and spin this across and
he's going to try to break it out, which at this point you almost have to because you're not going to get a good bank shot on it. Well, he tried to get bank shot, but he failed to. So, you know, now the 7 ball is kind of in a good ball for him. The problem he's got is that Alvin's got a lot of options here. You know, the 4 ball is a great ball to break it out. I think he'll shoot the 2 and go to the 4 and then try to break it out. The only problem with he may try to break it out now. He's doing it now. Well, this isn't a bad choice because less chance of making an 8.
I mean, the only I mean, fair play to him. He played it soft because the only worry I had is something colliding with something and knocking the 8-ball in. I mean,
well, but that shot, the chances of it happening were real low. I think the kind of shot I was thinking had a higher chance of making an 8. I mean, he's, you know, coming around 3 rails on this 2 ball, but he can't because he's right on the rail. Now he may try to run into it right now. This is pretty safe. Okay, so
yeah, this is the line to do it.
If you're going to come around here, you want to come behind him. So you want to hit the long rail first. Now you can still make the 8 here. This is not a shot without risk. The cue ball can come off that 7 and still hit the 8. But I think it's the shot that you have to shoot at this point, unless you're going to try to play a bank on the 7, which is, I don't know that it's sitting great for that. Yep, and that's well done.
That'll work. Oh, there's a guy called Real Polling Power in the room who says, you owe Stubb 12,000 VP bucks, pay up. You just can't steal Stubbs VP money. Stubbs VP money is Stubbs VP money.
He calls it stealing. I call it a fine. Yeah, he's probably had $12,000 of fines. He's had a lot of them.
He'll never learn. He just keeps topping up his account. It's a nice little deal that you've got going there, Steve. Well,
okay, that's well done by Albin. You know, he handled that situation well.
I think a 7-2 lead is sort of
CP had his chance to bank that 14 and he didn't take it, and that's what cost him the game.
I think even this is beyond Coldest pillow.
So Hugh, if you had a tough table and you had a situation where you have a bank that you're probably making 4 out of 5, and if you make it, you win, and you miss it, you lose, what do?
Oh, you're going for the bank every day. Yeah.
And obviously,
I mean that pretty much makes your mind up, doesn't it? When you see it that way.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, odds wise,
I mean, the rack
really
only
anything
ended
over
up inevitably.
50% a consideration to do that.
The rack ended up inevitably the way it was going to end up anyway. And then you're going to think back about the opportunity you had to play that bank, but you never did.
Well, Alvin broke dry. Coldest Pillow's going to try to run into these balls, and he got it loose. Boy, that was almost a scratch.
That was almost a scratch, yeah. I think he's fine. He can get to it.
Yeah, he's in a little funny spot here. I think he'll shoot the 9 ball. Oh, he's shooting a 14. Got to watch out here. Yeah, I didn't like that shot just because of uncontrolledness, but he came out good. So he should be out here. The biggest problem he's got is the 12 ball.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, you don't want to be playing the 12 ball to get to the 8. And I mean, the 8 ball is blocked with a 5 for a start.
Yeah. Well, with the 12 ball, you got to go forward to right English. I mean, because you're not going to be able to get a shot on anything but the 9 ball, which is what he's got to shoot now. I've got an awful feeling
this is going to end up bad because I don't like where the 8 ball's sitting.
So he needs to play position on the 12 right now, and he's not gonna. See, this is a mistake because on the 12 you go forward with right English and it comes down table. You got 2 balls you can go after, the 13 and 11, and you wanted to get to that 12 early. Well, he may try to bump the 8 ball. He may try to bump the 8. Watch outside pocket. It's not a very good angle to make it, but you never know.
Well, this is all your eggs into one basket. This shot, as far as I can see, because there's nothing else on.
Because if you don't come up with a shot, see, now he's looking at the 12. What he should have done is played for that in the first place, and he's hitting this the wrong way. You got to hit this with top right hand English. Well, he's got straight top. It'll go forward, but I think he really wants to put some right on it. You put a little, he's got a little on it. Because you can get this thing to come around the table.
It's all gone wrong.
But he didn't make the ball.
Where's the cue ball going?
Well, the only good news for him is the 12 ball stayed right in front of the pocket. And that's a good thing for him.
I'll tell you something, that could have finished a lot worse than it has. I mean, I don't think Albie's got anything.
You know, Albie's in a tough situation here. If you're Albie, you got to consider playing the 1 into the 12. That's what I do here. Leave the 1 in front of the pocket. Puts the cue ball in not a wonderful spot where he doesn't have a good shot.
Well, the problem is he can't see the 1, Steve.
Oh, he can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. You're right. I mean, so he's gonna kick at it, and he can make the 12.
Cut across it.
No, he should kick at it. He should kick behind it and make the 12 with the cue ball. That's what he should do.
The cue ball coming off the back of the 1, right? Yeah, I think that's right. And you called it, and that's exactly how it worked out.
Well, so that's a very smart shot. Well, and you know, that's a game-winning shot. Now, he does have a cut on the 13 ball. He's not done. I mean, but this isn't anybody's favorite shot, hanging in the pocket with that sort of ball. I mean, it'll be a hell of a shot if he makes it. And it is.
Great
and
shot.
He came up with a shot, too. So, you know, if your opponent's going to do that, then, you know, you just got to take the loss of game. I mean, there's not much you can do there. I mean, Albin played that rack as good as he could. It just wasn't good enough. What's he doing? Oh, he's trying to get around.
He's
I didn't
trying to get
realize.
onto the 8. I mean, the 8 ball was always a worry where it was sat.
Yeah, well,
And I mean,
he's gonna have to bank it, I think. I mean, you can shoot it in the side. Does it go in the corner? Oh, it does. It does go in the corner. Yeah, it goes in the corner. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, except he hit the 4 ball.
Oh, that's another one going south, I'm afraid, for Coldest Pillow's sake.
If you're Alvin, if I was him, I'd think about playing safe here. He's going to shoot, I think. Yeah.
Well, I mean...
as long as he can get to the 4 ball, he's good. The 4 and the 1 are both a little bit touchy.
This could go funny because he can't get rid of the 1 right now, I don't think.
Well, see, he could have hit the 2 ball and stopped the cue right behind the 7, you know, and made Coldest Pillow kick at something.
I think he's going to have to come down a lot. Well, he's not done it. I thought he was going to try and come down the long rail there.
Well, that's why I said play safe. I mean, because this run out's kind of funny. He had the easiest safety anybody's ever seen. He is getting rid of a problem ball right now.
Yeah, he's actually on it. So that solves that issue.
He'll get the 1, so he's good now. Yeah, everything's okay.
One good shot made the difference. He got on the ball. The Coldest Pillow now realises the standard and how hard it is to beat somebody like Albinario. As good a potter as you are, you know, there's more to the game than potting.
I don't know if you noticed, but Bedhead has insulted your banking ability.
What's it, RQ? What? I can't see that. I'm half asleep. What am I trying to read here?
He said it's Hugh 4 out of 5 on any bank. Well, that's the exact angle you didn't want for the 2 ball, but he's still okay. I think he'll go forward.
I'm a good banker, as Clint Eastwood says. I know my limitations. Unless it's sitting in a plate for me, that's the only bank I fancy. Well, Albinario is going to be in the hill.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is the kind of score you would expect with the rating difference they've got.
And it's going to be the same ugly faces in the final again.
Well, you know, CP needs to run this out and then hope he gets some dry breaks and things go wonderfully for him. Because
now, of course, we've got to remember that Albinario's got a serious. He's going to have a serious head on because he got a spanking. As much, I think he gets 7 racks against Cobra, but I mean that was hard work to get 7 racks off Cobra that night.
Well, Cobra played great.
Cobra was brilliant.
That was really good 8-ball Cobra played.
So it's boiling up to be a cracking final.
And Cobra's not here in the stream to hear me say that.
The Coldest Pillow for another consolation rack, is it?
Yeah, well played rack. He just, you know, it's tough because you're going to have at least a couple strategy racks, and it's tough when you're kind of pre-programmed to lose those. Because that's a 4-game swing. Oh dear. My God.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I think that was.
Hasta la vista.
I think that was.
Where's the cue ball going?
I don't give a shit shot. Oh boy.
Oh dear. Outside. Never mind.
It's a while since I've used that button. Oh dear, he's going
Kobe
down.
MVP 210 finals. Well, I'll tell you what, Kobe MVP 210 finals. I've got a signed Kobe gamer. You wouldn't know what that is, Hugh.
No, I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
I'm sure they do that in soccer too, though.
Who the hell is Kobe MVP 210 finals when he's at home?
Kobe Bryant. It's Paul 24. Paul, I got a signed Kobe gamer jersey. Why did my name change?
Everybody's asking that. Is YouTube messing about? I'm sure if you go to the weekly news from YouTube and go and watch their video, they'll explain why. I never pay any attention to that crap because it's their toy. They'll do whatever they want with it.
Well, if you have more than one account, you sign into your other account. I mean, I've got multiple accounts.
They're forever changing. They're forever changing the rules and regulations on YouTube. Every week they change something.
But now my icon says S with a magenta background. It used to have a picture of me. I didn't change anything.
No, it's him that's doing it all.
Well, I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's got a problem with his 2-ball, and he's like,
well, he's just going to stun right down to it now and deal with it. Where's the problem? Yeah. He's just going to play a little stun, a wee bit of spin to help it. Now he's got a ball in the middle of the table that you could end up going funny on.
Didn't go for it earlier.
I mean, this looks too easy to get out, but you'd be amazed at the silly things the cue ball ends up doing, landing on top of this ball. You just never know. Now, what he really wants to do is just come back the way. That's all he wants to do. Nip this in and come back the way. He's playing it soft. No, he had the angle, but he's going squarish.
Yeah, this is okay.
He's going to squeaky bum angle.
No, you just hit this hard. It's back and forth.
I donut suddenly disappeared again.
You just got to hit this with speed. That's all. It's just a straight. It's
that's
just straight, straight top, and you don't need a ton of it, and you just hit it hard. And the line is perfect. You just got to not scratch in the corner pocket. That's the only thing can go wrong. He's not going to do that. He's just going to dink it.
Dropped it in dead weight.
I would have been getting better on it, but
this for the final.
Well, Coldest Pillow, another good tournament though. But he's not. He didn't look like any threat at all this match.
Well done to Albinario. Just too good.
Paul said that was a thrashing. Coldest Pillow says, I blame Stubb.
As if we need any more proof. Oh, what the hell's happened here? This is all gone pear-shaped, this. I've got an error message. Failed to load something or other URL, whatever it is. Let's go back and try that again. See if we can go to the home page. This internal browser needs fixed. Right, let's try that again. There we go. Right, so when did this tournament start? It seemed as if it's been going on for ages. When did it start? October the 8th, so...
Not long.
We now have a final, folks, and it's the usual suspects. Albinario up against Cobra. Albinario looking for revenge from that 11-7 defeat that he got. But Albinario didn't really play bad in that match. He did well to get 7, considering what Cobra ended up getting. And the deadline date for that is when? I can't read that. My eyes have gone. What's the deadline? The 7th of December.
So that's coming up pretty soon. That's 5 days.
That's not far away. So they're going to organise that. But there's only an hour difference in the time zone, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. It's probably going to get played this weekend coming up.
One final thing to check is back on the bank pool tournament, because I think we need a reminder that there is a match that has been arranged on it. I think it involves Cobra. In fact, there's now 2 matches on it. Yeah. We've got Cobra Brainful out on Friday evening at 7 p.m. Well, that clashes with Friday Night 9-Ball, so I presume that that Slim will be doing his Friday Night 9-Ball if he's around, but I'll be here to cover the Cobra Brainful out match. It should probably be a bit of a bloodbath, I would assume, for Cobra. I think he'd be far too strong for Brainful out.
I don't see Brainful out beating him.
What do I know? And then, of course, we've got... Well, I hope this goes ahead, by the way. I hope Interchange X is going to be around, but we've got Albinario and Interchange X coming up on Sunday at 4 p.m. So that's like 11 a.m. breakfast time.
So listen to this, Hugh. Both Albin and Cobra have December 7th deadlines for 2 different tournaments.
2 different
Because,
tournaments. Yeah.
yep, because they got to play the 8-ball final. So, yeah, and this is one of the reasons why I've not overlapped tournaments. Of course, you could blame it on those guys because they keep getting to the final.
Well, I don't think they want to take the easy option and just lose. I don't think they
No.
wanted to do that.
No. But
Right.
I think One Pocket Slim's got a pretty good chance in this,
Well, Slim,
in this Banks thing. He looked pretty good.
Yeah, I think the only concern I would have, I say concern, he's pretty rock solid on the up and down banks, which is what he prefers, and that might be just a little chink in his armor.
Well, Bedhead's no slouch. I think if Bedhead learns to play like 2 and 3 rail shots when he can protect the cue ball, he's going to be dangerous.
Well, see, that might be Slim's weakness, that he doesn't have the. I don't see Slim going for lots of crossovers or whatever. But anyway, you never know how it turns out.
It's a simple thing. If you've got a 3 railer and you can just stop the cue ball and the guy has no shot, you shoot that every time, unless you have some duck. But outside of having some duck, you shoot the 3 railer, even though it's a low percentage, if you can protect the cue ball. And I don't see these guys do that. That's what they need to do. I mean, because we all know they can make the up and down banks really well. They've both shown that. And
who's that? Who's that did a name test? And who the hell's S? Why is all these names going funny?
But I think in that Bedhead One Pocket Slim match, I'd make Slim the favorite by a little, not a big favorite, but I'd make him the favorite. You hear that, Bedhead? You better get your shit together.
I think it could go all the way. So it could. But I don't think Slim wants to do it the way. I don't think he wants to do the way he did in his last match, where he was 4-1 up and then saw that wilted away and then have a midlife crisis that we had a good laugh at catching the end of that match.
But
that was funny.
It's tough. I don't think he's ever beat Albin. So when you get in that situation, all of a sudden you can get nervous.
I'm just going to give a quick reminder to people who weren't here earlier, and this is to call Steve out. For about 9 years, I've been telling Steve there's been a problem.
Fixed. I told you.
But I'm just covering my own back, and I'm covering your back by telling these guys this.
You just want to moan.
No, I want to prove something right or wrong when it happens, because Steve said that he's fixed the touch and ball issue in snooker when a ball comes up, and he said he had to finish it, and he said he's finished it. And I'm going to test it when it's released, and I hope for his sake that I don't find it again.
Well, it should work, I think. I mean, unless I got like a 0.001.
And what was the other thing?
Wrong.
Is there anything else we still have to clear up in this bank pool thing and miscall thing that we had with Stub earlier on? Because I've totally forgotten about that when I was half asleep.
I've got to make it so you can miss call even when you've called the shot. And but that's probably not going to be in. I'm probably not going to put that in. Well, not before this weekend, because there's a final in 8-ball. I don't want to force everybody to upgrade if there's going to be any issues. So I probably won't force upgrade till next week.
Now, the thing that Napnicker pointed out earlier on today in that match that I was talking about, where the funny things were happening, why would the logo stay in the table during a rack in the middle of a match?
I got no idea. I mean,
you'd have to go and look at the video, because I didn't even see it happening because I wasn't paying any attention. I was too focused on the actual balls rather than the cloth. But Napnicker said it stayed up the whole rack and then it fixed itself. But it was a glitchy thing. There was weird stuff happening, and I've never seen it before. And nothing happened tonight. Everything was fine tonight, but that match this afternoon was weird, and how cameras started going funny with the donut and everything. Anyway, that is it, folks. I'm not going to keep Steve any longer. I want to go and get a quick coffee and catch up on whatever's left in the snooker. Well done to all the winners tonight. Well done to Stubb, because he's given himself a good chance in this bank pool tournament. It's his best chance at winning one, because he doesn't have to think a great deal. it's all laid out in front of him. When it comes down to the thinking business and 8-ball tournaments and stuff like that, that's where he gets to his limit. But Bankpool, he does have a strong chance to actually win his first event in VP4 ever. So that remains to be seen. That'll be fun looking forward.
We got 10-ball coming up.
And
Guys
the
need to
10-ball,
sign up for 10-ball. The
10-ball starts on January the 1st, 2026. In fact, now that you've mentioned it, why don't I check and see how many's in now? Let me have a look before we go.
There's 10 in right now.
Oh, we need more than that.
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't like signing up right away, but we're purposely starting it after the holidays. And it just so happens the Bankpool final end date is January 1st.
It is January the 1st. Right, so we've got pretty much the usual suspects in Acero, Bedhead, Quagmire, Rabi, Stubb, Romario, Shibo, who signs up for these things, then forgets he's got a bloody match on, even though he agrees to the match. What a numpty he is. Spectre Dawn, Spud Boy, and Z Karaoke. So Cobra and everybody and Larry still to get in. So there's going to be a lot more names get into that. I would be surprised if this doesn't get pretty much full, the 10-ball. Bear in mind, guys, that it is on tight pockets. So you might think it'll even out the play, but you might find that it's also bloody difficult to pot.
The thing is last one where we had tons of great matches was on a 10-footer with the normal tournament pockets.
The normal pockets, yeah.
And I think this is probably an equivalent table. The pockets are tighter, but it's a 9-footer, so it should be about the same difficulty as the last one.
It's more familiar territory, but it's a wee bit more of a challenge with the pockets being that wee bit tighter. Right. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks to Steve for his company.
Thank you.
We'll see you all again soon. We'll bid you good night and hit the like button. Takes 30 seconds, even less than that. And have a good night. See you later.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.